So, dear students, let us begin our study of the pharmaceutical organic chemistry 2. So, first of all, let us try to answer this question, that why should we study pharmaceutical organic chemistry? As a pharmacist, we want to improve the quality of the life of the patients by treating their disease conditions. This can be done in many ways. Some of them are listed here. And firstly, it can be done by improving the access to the medications. Obviously, the government and some non-profit organizations and industry are working towards this end, but uh, especially chemistry cannot play a direct role in these aspects, but definitely chemistry can have a direct impact on improving the quality of the existing medications, and it can also be used to discover new medications for various diseases and conditions, and for some of the unmet needs of the patients can be met by employing chemistry knowledge. Therefore, a clear understanding of organic chemistry is essential to achieving these goals. So, let us start our journey of studying organic chemistry and improving the life of patients. So, in this journey, you will see that the pharmaceutical organic chemistry 2 subject is structured like shown here. So, these are the specific area under which it comes. These are the typical SAP codes that you may need sometime down the line. But more important for us is that the hours in the lectures are totally divided into 45 theory classes, and total 60 hours of practicals you will spend. So weekly this sums up to be 3 lectures each week, and one practical of 4 hours each week. This will give you a credit of 3 for theory and 2 for the practical. And so internal marks are 30, and the final exam will be on 70 marks, as in line with the earlier semester. So there are some objectives while we are learning this subject, and so it is important that we take a look at what are the objectives that we want to achieve at the end of this semester. So our main objective is to impart you with detailed knowledge and understanding about the science behind the organic synthesis of small compounds, and to some extent we want to also understand the science chemistry, especially chemistry related science of macromolecules. Then our aim is also to understand various types of organic transformations, understand reaction mechanisms, and know something about the intermediate species involved in these different mechanisms. In the last semester, you have seen radicals, cations, and anions. So these are no doubt going to play important roles, and it is therefore important to understand their behavior and characteristics. And also, we will try to understand some of the common features in these characteristic reactions and how these can be applied towards methods of synthesis and generation of some organic compounds. While doing so, we will also pay some attention towards the details of the stereochemistry of various reactions. We will also try to understand why one product forms and the other doesn't form. And in addition, we will try to understand the importance of various factors which affect the reactions, like the temperature, pressure, presence of catalyst, and some other miscellaneous factors will also be covered. And therefore, while doing so, we also want to understand the utility of these synthetic methodologies for the synthesis of small organic compounds, many of which are drug and have drug-like properties, and also importance of the polymers in our lives. Therefore, we are going to study uh, in, uh, in some detail about the polymers. We are going to understand their classification, how they can be prepared, and what are their reactions, and how they are generally used in pharmaceutical, chemical, and other industries. This is the sequence of topics and their weightage that we are going to go through sequentially in this semester. So the first topic that we are going to learn about is the concepts of electrophiles and nucleophiles. Some of this we have learned in the last semester, that carbocations can generally be classified as electrophiles and carbon anions can be called as nucleophiles, but we will go a bit deeper into their understanding their properties. So this topic will have around 2 marks of questions may be asked in the final exam. uh, and then the next topic is benzene and aromaticity. Some of this we have learned in the last semester, but then we want to understand it in greater detail, and some part of this will also be included in the practical sessions also. This will have a weightage of 2 marks. Then we will move on to our study of electrophilic aromatic substitution. This you may have learned in your basic 12th class, but we will go into the greater details of the mechanism, factors affecting the reaction. We will study many examples and try to understand regioselectivity and relative rates of reactions. We will try to rationalize them using potential energy diagrams, which typically have transition state barriers and so on and so forth. This topic is a major and important one for us. Therefore, it has been given 10 marks to the final question paper. Then another equally important topic is the nucleophilic aromatic substitution. This also you may have learned a bit in the 12th class, but again, as with the EAS, here we are going to pay more attention towards the mechanistic aspects, trying to understand relative reactivity, regioselectivity, and all those kind of concepts with more examples. And therefore, it has a weightage of 10 marks in the final exam. Next, we will move on to another minor topic known as phenols. We will try to understand why they are acidic uh, than alcohols, but less acidic than carboxylic acids and so forth. And then we will try to understand the utility of their reactions that we have studied in earlier units, and how to make phenols from different compounds. This topic has been given a weightage of 4 marks. Then we will move on to our study of polycyclic aromatic compounds. These are slightly larger compounds, but they have seemingly simpler properties and methods of synthesis. This we will spend some time on them, and it has a weightage of 4 marks. Then we will move on to another major topic in the syllabus, that is molecular rearrangements. Here you will study almost 4 types of molecular rearrangements, that how functional group interconversions can be done, and how you can convert an amide into an amine ester from acid, and all those kind of named reactions will come here, like pinacol rearrangement, Wagner Meerwin rearrangement. And so, and as you will find that more practice of structures will be required in this topic equally, so it has been given a weightage of 8 marks. Then we will move on to the next bigger topic on the heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Here we will try to understand how heterocyclic compounds are important, why they are important, what are their structures, and uh, what are the different ways of their synthesis. Uh, some of them undergo electrophilic aromatic substitution easily, others undergo nucleophilic aromatic substitution easily, and uh, what is their role in the drug synthesis, and how they are involved important in some of the biological regulations. Also, this also we will touch briefly. So this major topic has been given a weightage of 20 marks. Then we will move on to another somewhat minor topic on free radicals. From the last semester, we have a clear understanding about what are free radicals, what is their structure and relative reactivity. We will build on to this and try to add a few more concepts. And this topic has been given a weightage of 4 marks. Then we will move on to another major topic known as carbon anions. In this, you will learn more about how to generate carbon anions from some of the well-known compounds, and then understand their reactivity, and try to and they are we will learn that they are important in making carbon-carbon bonds, and some of the name reactions they are involved in some of the name reactions, and this has been given a weightage of 6 marks. Then we will move on to another major topic, biomolecules. Here we will try to extend our understanding of the small organic molecules to the molecules that are relevant to the biology and biochemistry. So molecules like carbohydrates, lipids, fats, and nucleic acids, we will try to learn their structure. We will spend more time, most of the time, trying to understand the structure and properties of carbohydrates and lipids, but we will pay some attention towards the also we will pay some attention towards the structure and properties of the amino acids and peptides. So from there on we will move on to the next important topic, that is polymers. Here we will try to understand what are polymers, how one can classify them, what is the importance, their importance in chemical and pharmaceutical industries, how different types of polymers are being used for novel drug delivery systems, what is their importance in various other fields also. But this topic has been given a weightage of 4 marks. So total you will find that around 90 to 92 marks uh, topics you have to study, and all these topics we will make a significant attempt towards doing practicals which are directly correlated with these topics and concepts that are covered in these units. So as we are covering the topic on electrophiles and nucleophiles, you will find that in the same week we are going to do some practicals, either the WebMO, GEMS in silico practicals, or we will go in the wet lab and do some of the electrophilic aromatic substitutions, or we will try to make some of the heterocyclic aromatic compounds, uh, and we may also, if time permits us, we will also try to do some reactions on the polymers and biomolecules. So this is the overall uh, theme of the this semester, and so our next lecture is going to be on the concept of electrophiles and nucleophiles. So see you then when you come back on campus. We will see more of this. So thank you.